Welcome, welcome, welcome everyone. Today I'm going to be doing a collective reading for you guys, and I don't know where the moon is at right now, but everybody's having like this wishy-washy energy of acting like they don't know what to do. I have my cards here. I already pre-shuffled already, and I'll cut the deck. So I know I'll just again get into it. If you guys know how I do my readings, you just know. So a lot of you guys, I feel like, have been doubting yourself, and I did a little bit of it wasn't like a quick meditation, but I had some ideas come to mind and they just been on my mind all day, so I'd like to share them with you guys. One, snakes in the grass. Let's talk about that. I have been seeing like snakes and serpents kind of like around, whether it's like the jewelry that I'm wearing. I had like a belt that had a snake on it. I have a ring that has a snake on it. I have a necklace that has a snake on it. I was in someone's car and it said serpent like on their car, like somewhere in their car. And I was like, okay, that's really weird. And someone pointed out to me, they're like, oh wow, that's like a snake on your belt. And I just got the vision of going back to something that I've heard before of when there's snakes around you and snakes start to represent themselves, that means there's someone around you that is pretty much like trying to snake you. They're a friend. They're trying to be your friend, and they're trying to be your, I'm getting coworker, but it could be anybody around you. So this person is trying to get close to you so they either can use you or get information on you to exploit you. So I don't want to get too much into it, but that's one of the messages I got. And then I got the reason why you're confused right now. I'm getting the energy that a lot of people are confused. They just kind of feel like they're living in la la land. Like Christmas is coming up next week, and a lot of people don't necessarily have the money or know how they're going to make ends meet. They're really not feeling in like the holiday spirit. And the reason that is because a lot of you, even myself, are confused because you're around people giving you advice with no logic to back it up. And that's always going to be confusing. So if this is someone that's your best friend or maybe your boss, and you're trying to figure out like, how come you're somebody that's around me, but you don't give me any extra like information to help me, you know, like you're seeing me struggle. And then you could be saying, and an example of that is, let's say you're trying to switch jobs and you're trying to talk to your coworker and you're like, hey, I'm really thinking about switching jobs. I really don't know. And then this coworker is giving you advice like, you know what? Well, you should just go and like, just kind of see where it takes you, like take like opportunities, and you should take more opportunities and the things that you do. You're a really courageous person. They're giving you compliments, but there's literally no logic of why they're telling you why to quit the job. Like, and I feel like ulterior motives come into play when you have people around you that aren't truthful, that again, they want to be around you because of what you do, but they're necessarily not an advocate and like a supporter of what you do. And so they're going to pretend to like be nice to you. They're going to get advice from you. There's somebody that you could they could look up to you, and they want to be around you so they can confuse you. So ending to the story I was just saying is, you could leave the job and then this person could take your position knowing that they wanted your position the whole time. Or this person's giving you advice to leave because you're so good at your job that it would just be better if you left. And a lot of you guys, some of you guys are going to understand that, but you have someone amongst you that isn't your friend, that isn't an ally. And I'm here to give you a message on it. And I have another message, I guess. It was, go back to the reason why you started this. A lot of people feel like they're fed up and they're tired, and they don't want to progress forward, and they don't want to work on the personal growth, and they don't want to work on like the work growth. So a lot of you guys are really indulging in the things that you like to do right now. But ask yourself why you even started this in the first place. Why did you get this new job? Why did you start this new friendship? Why did you start this new relationship? And just see, what did you want from what you started then, and compare it to how you feel right now and what you see for it in the future. I'm not going to explain too much of that because obviously I'm not here to do like the life coaching thing. I'm just here to give you guys the information on these snakes in the grass. So let's get it started. I already cut my deck, and Heavenly Father, ancestors, spirit guides, and protective angels, thank you so much for waking us up today and being able to connect with the collective. I appreciate you from the abundant substance and prosperity that you give us every day. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for the collective that pertains to the messages that you gave me earlier with snakes in the grass, people around you, so we can really identify maybe some of the downfalls or like reasons why they're feeling not themselves lately. You know how I read my cards. I appreciate you and everything that you do, and I am grateful. If you're not called up on this reading, you're not welcome. Amen. Okay. So yeah, it's already 5 minutes. It's a long time. I've already was talking for too long. What's the first card that we have? Let's talk about, I want to identify who this snake in the grass is. Let's see who you guys feel comfortable talking to, but they're really not for your best interest. Spirit, can you give me a sign of who this snake in the grass is for the collective? This is somebody that you took a chance on. Like, you see this person as, most of you guys would see them as like a kind person, not someone that's willing to like hurt anybody, a very innocent person, maybe like a lover girl, lover boy. So no one really sees them of doing anything wrong, but it's somebody that you decided to take a chance on, because I have the World card here and then also like the Knight of Cups. So it's somebody that you decided to take a chance on, that you're just like, okay, maybe I could be like in a new friendship. Maybe, you know, like I'm going to help them out and just kind of see what they do with the help that I give them. Tell me more about this Knight of Cups and Wheel of Fortune. Like, how else can they identify who this person is? How else can they identify who this person is, Spirit? How else? Let me ask another question. What is this person's overall ulterior motive? What's this person's ulterior motive? Okay. Okay, so they're actually, it looks like they're coming to take from you. It looks like this person may see you as somebody that is very generous. They look at you as someone who is always willing to help others. And it's like they're using the cups that you give and the love and the information and just the insight, and they're using it to store for like it's like, this person goes around and they learn from other people, and they take certain pieces and things that they learn from people to better themselves. So it looks like and these are two opposite cards. As you can see, that this is the 4 and this is the 6, and together that's 8. So it's like, this could be a karmic partner, somebody that you obviously experienced, like, oh my gosh, sorry you guys, I'm so upset because I just got a phone and then there's already like a scratch on it, whatever, I have a case. So it looks like this person, it's like they use people, like they use the information to make themselves better. As you can see, like we have these pentacles here, and they're really standing on business. They're really standing on like the morals and values that they find that they collect from people. But you don't want to be at the 4 of Pentacles. You want to be at the 10 of Pentacles. So let's see what's up with this person. How else can the collective identify this person? Again, it's somebody that everyone, okay, the King of Wands. So it's someone that people respect, people value their opinion. They're also very business oriented. It does look like with the King of Wands energy, he just looks angry all the time. He's always, and you know what it is, the energy that I'm getting that this person has is they want to, I've been saying this all week, they want their cake and to eat it too. And that's not even it, because I had to tell my friend, black people are just niggas. And we said, oh, we want your cake and to eat it too. And that's not it. It's you want your cake and eateth too. Anyways, you guys get it. This person is always on the lookout for something better. It looks like it's like they prey on people. It's like, oh, you're a good candidate. You're a good person that I could learn something from. And then like they attach themselves to like a person, and they use their attributes to kind of like stay in this king position. So they never really help other people, but they benefit off of everyone. Any other messages you can tell me? I'm like, we should end it right there. You guys should know who it is. Anything else you want to tell me? I have this person is scared to like it's like, okay, you guys, I'm getting the message of this person feels like if they were to be equal and to like be themselves, they wouldn't compare to the people who they're around. So they feel very, I was like, not attacked, but they don't like to be vulnerable because they're gonna find that the things that they're not great at, other people can see it. I was like, what other energy am I getting? Like they feel, what is this? They feel like they have to look behind their back. There's a word for it though. What is the word? They don't feel secure. So maybe this is someone that's like insecure. And so they pretend to give like an equal give back to people. So an example of that is if you're at work and like you offer this person coffee every morning, they're going to buy you a coffee every once in a while because they don't want to feel like you're giving too much to them. They think that there needs to be an equal 11-11 when I say that. They feel like there needs to be an equal transaction on both sides. So like, let's say that this is a friend that you don't really talk to a lot of the time and you just stop calling and be like, you know what, I'm just gonna stop calling and see how they, you know, hit me up and see if they hit me up at all. This person's gonna hit you up because they're gonna feel guilty that you're the person that's usually like 1133 when I'm saying this, that you're the person that's usually initiating everything. And so because this person feels insecure and they feel like there needs to be an equal balance when it comes to you guys' friendship, look at the real reason of why, again, you decided to start this connection. Like, was it out of insecurity? If you felt that like you needed a friend at the time, or you needed to be in a relationship, or you feel like this person was going to enhance your life. And if it was anything other than hoping that both of you can put in an equal effort and 100% like move forward and grow, it might be like personal reasons. Like this might be why you guys are attracting each other. And I feel that Spirit's testing you to see like, hey, are you using your discernment? Or are you just out here and using the things that you've learned? Or are you just out here willy-nilly, like giving people access to you 24/7? And so, what else can you tell me? I was like, what else is going on? Tell me more about this person. Tell me more about this person, Spirit. I feel like once you guys like watch my video with the High Priestess, it's like this person pretends to act like they don't have insight on things. Like they pretend like they don't know anything. They act like very gullible. This is crazy because I was having a conversation to myself. I was like, oh, I should probably make a video on like how people act gullible, how it's like not attractive, because you acting like poor and helpless around a pack of wolves, you're gonna get fucking eaten. Like, why would you want that? Why would you want that for yourself? Like, we stay in the fucking woods. This is the concrete, you know what I'm saying, jungle. And you want to act gullible, knowing that you have the power to like help. You know, everyone, sorry, I'm getting like on different topics, but I also wanted to mention this type of energy is like, this person thinks that they hold on they think that the information that they have is either like not important, or they feel like, the information that they have, it's valuable. It's like, it's different for both of you guys. Take it or leave it for like whoever it is in your life. But this person is like, oh, I either have information that people need, or the person is like, oh, well, I don't really know anything. Like the information I know isn't valuable. So they try to play it off like, oh, it's not valuable. Like it's not important. And it's almost like someone, I know you guys would be like, oh, what if you're the person that has like the cure for cancer? All you have to do is try. This person doesn't look at themselves that way because they keep judging other people on what other people have. And again, just like how you know who this person is, they know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing when it comes to bettering themselves and bettering their lives. Any more information? Any more information? Because I feel like closing it up. Let's see. What's going to be the outcome with this? We'll just call them a serpent. What's the outcome? You're going to have to make a blind choice and decision if you want to fuck with this person, because I have a feeling, look at this. This is like when it starts to get like closer, that's like a new moon. maybe like after the like second quarter. I don't know, you guys. Look, I have a feeling that the waters are going to be really calm. So this is what I'm getting in my head, just like based off of this card. You are going to have a lot of emotions for this person, but there's going to be a time where you're going to have to make a decision because this person doesn't ultimately serve, like there's red flags and they ultimately serve, they don't serve the purpose of where you're trying to get to. So there's going to be a moment where this person's going to try to get closer to you and try to like, you know, be more like in your life and ask you questions and who you're around and just be, they're going to try to show up in a way where they're like, oh, I'm supportive. Like I'm supporting you, like take me along with you, like on this journey. And it's up to you guys to be like, okay, you didn't even help me get here. Like you didn't even like congratulate me, bitch. When I needed congratulations. It was like they saw you celebrating by yourself, but now that you're at a place where, and 1551 on the clock and then 555, look, okay, they saw that you were, they didn't have faith in you before because again, you representing yourself and you showing up as doing something every day and working towards your goals and dreams every day and making decisions for yourself and not including them. Now they want to be a part of it because, and I'll like to ask, why does this person now want to be a part of what the collective's doing? Why does this person want to be a part of what the collective's doing right now? Because you guys aren't fucking playing around. That's why. I was like, hold on, let me. Ooh, okay. Why does this person, what is this person's motives behind why they want to get closer to the collective? What's this person's motive? Can I have another card to explain this card? Can I have an explanation of the Seven of Cups? The Seven of Cups came out. Okay. This person thinks that you have choices moving forward. So that could mean like if you're in a friendship and let's say it's like you and your friend who are like really close and you guys just haven't talked in a while because you guys just been doing stuff. This person feels like you're going to find another friend to fill their spot. Like this job owner feels like if they don't say, okay, well, you know, I have to jump on this right now and let me take like some breaks and like, let's figure out what I can do to help you, because they feel like if you don't, you have options in the future. Again, based off of insecurity. It's almost like I just want to get advice and then like be out. I'm trying to ask more questions, but I feel like this has been very forward that you guys need to take caution when it comes to people who say that they care about you, but their actions and their words show different. I am a person that your actions and your words have to match. And then we'll get on your spirit and who you are as a person. But I feel like your words and actions have to match, because if not, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what are you, like a conundrum? No one has time for that. I don't have time to be like, oh yeah, by your actions, I can tell that you like me. Just fucking say that you like me and show that you like me. Like, what is so fucking hard about that? Sorry about the language. There's not going to be kids watching this. But yeah, this person's afraid that you have options when it comes to like different job opportunities, working with different clients, having like a new best friend, whether it's a partner, being like in a new relationship. And I have a feeling that this person is going to try to sabotage what you're doing, and that's why they're trying to get so close to you. So when you have to make this, I'm going to ask what the decision, obviously we know what the decision is, cut this person off or not, right? I guess I want to ask, not what decision that you guys are going to make. I guess I would like to ask, you guys know how this person makes you feel already. I want to know at the moment. Sorry, I'm super stunned. I'm trying to have a good question, because if I don't, I would like to close out the reading and just like with some advice. So just from like all of this, again, this person is going to try to get closer to you, try to be more interested in your life, maybe want to hang out more, spend time together, try to help you problem solve, like do all of the things that like good friends and partners should be doing. But it's going to be like abrupt. It's going to be like, yeah, it's going to be like all of a sudden like, oh, okay, like, wow, you're really supportive. And like, oh my God, like you're commenting on all my posts and you're paying attention to what I'm saying. It's going to be like that type of energy. It's going to be like a noticeable difference that this person's paying attention to you or not. I would like to ask what you're not seeing. Let's talk about that. What are you not seeing right now? What is the collective not seeing to help them with this blind decision that's being made or that is going to be made? Let me see what's at the bottom. You're not seeing that this connection was dead anyways. Maybe some of you guys did, but I have a feeling that a lot of you guys, it's like you didn't want it to be over, but it's almost like this person carries an essence of not negativity, but it's almost like people used to tell me that like they feel like a gray cloud is like hovering over me. And I was like, yeah, I feel that too. Like, I just feel like, you know, people are just going to rain on my fucking parade. Like it was the type of energy that I was around. It was the type of people that had access to me. I was drinking all the time. I was going out all the time. I was around literally people who that was their lifestyle, figuring out how we can go out on a Monday, Tuesday night. Okay. So I feel like this person carries like, not the shadow of death, but they don't mind consuming your energy and giving anything back to you. So that's something that you're not recognizing, is that this person is a consumer and they'll get information out of you, but they won't share it back with you. So that's something that you're not seeing. Okay, so that's why you guys need to look at things as transactional, because you guys are always thinking that people are good people because they make you feel good and they give you compliments and they tell you how good you're doing at your job and, oh my God, like you're this, like there's a lot of praise there, but are you learning anything from these people? Because if you're just going to have yes man, be sure that they're on board and you don't have to beg for their support. Okay, 2222 when I say that. That was good what I said, because I feel like a lot of you guys want to say that people are good people, but you shouldn't have to like beg for their support. You shouldn't have to be like, oh my God, I'm about to die, and then these people show up in your life. Like, that's a little awkward and weird to me. Yeah, and I don't really even want to know what's going on in people's life if I don't really fuck with you. So yeah, this you're gonna know who this person is, because all of a sudden they're gonna be like interested in your life and want to like support you and see what's going on. And what's crazy is like I was making the decision if I should support somebody earlier, but I was like, hell no, no, you like that, put me in situations. Okay, so let's get some advice. What's some advice that we have today? What's some of the advice? Please flip the cards over. Okay, you guys get out of this anxiety of feeling like things aren't going to work out. I'm telling you, you're around people who are just feeding you nonsense. Like, they don't have any logic to back up the decisions that they're telling you to make. Like, there's no type of experience. They haven't heard from anybody. It's based off of their own opinion and what they consume on an everyday basis. So also, people like to live their life through you. So they'll be like, oh, if that was me, I would make this decision and see how it plays out. So just know that the people around you also want to see how your life play out by giving you like decisions and helping you make decisions, just so they can see like, oh, if that was me type of shit. And I don't like that either. So they don't have your best interest. But don't be so like consumed of what's happened in the past and what's happening in the future. Get around some people who can give you some good advice and can kind of like see your world from the outside without prejudgment. And so what I mean by that is that these people know who you are, they know how you make decisions, and they know what your goals are, and they can see from the outside of what's going to get you quickest to the goal and the things that you've been wanting, versus the people who are just like, no, I mean, you should try it, like figure it out. Like there has to be some type of structure and plan before you make decisions, because if not, that's why a lot of people get themselves into these places where, well, I didn't know. And you're right, you didn't know. And it's the fact that you didn't know is why you shouldn't be the person to be helping people, period. Okay. 5 more cards, please. Can I have some advice? Can I have some advice? I had the Ace of Swords come out. Okay. Can I have some more advice? 4 more cards. 3 more cards. I want to get into this really quick because this is the first storyline. Here is your advice. We already had the 9 of Swords and then the Ace of Swords. So that makes the 10 of Swords, okay? But it looks like this sword is going to bring in some truth. Like, I feel like some of you guys are going to make the choice. You're going to make the choice to trust somebody. And they're going to hand you this last sword of why you feel like you shouldn't trust people, because I also have the Devil card here, that this person doesn't know. It's like this person doesn't know when to stop. They don't know. Damn. Okay. This person doesn't know when to stop. This person doesn't care that like you have anxiety. This person doesn't care. This person doesn't care to know you. And I'm speaking for someone specifically in this video, but I have a feeling that this person doesn't care how you consume your life. So they take from you and then they give you advice based off of the information that they know or what's being told to them. And they're not really taking like who you are, what you're trying to achieve, what you've been through. They don't take that into consideration. It's almost like carelessness. And it's like this double energy is consuming this person's judgment. And the only reason why I say that is because it's almost like this person has some vices. Like we all have our own vices. Some of us love, you know, I don't even know. Some of us, I love doing tarot cards. Sometimes I like chips a lot. Some people like alcohol. Some people like to go to the gym a lot. We have like our own vices that it's good for us. And then like obviously some type of way because we want it, but it's not healthy for us. And it looks like this person is like, I'm like, how do I explain it? This person's caught between like 2 worlds. Like they're a fence straddler. Like there's somebody that's like, oh, if I'm in the mood, I'm going to do something for me. And then when I have time, I'll help you with what you're doing. But most likely their vices get in the way. So that could even be smoking weed. That can be like, oh yeah, I'm going to help you and I'm going to help you pack. And then they smoke some weed and then they forget about you. So this person's vices are taking over, like, it's like taking over like the judgment that they should have. And like, I was like, their moral compass isn't all the way right because their vices overtake a lot of their decisions because they're addicted. Does that make sense? This person's addicted to things that you might not know, because remember, they come off as a really cool person. Everybody adores them. They're also like, you remember the King of Wands, so people respect them and they, you know, like to give advice. But I feel like you guys are around them and you know that they use people, but yet you still go to them for decisions. And so I'm just letting you know that this person has vices, and it's not that they try to give you poor judgment. It's the fact that their vices they take over so much that they don't have any discipline on like their cognitive dissonance. So it's like, yeah. Okay. Hope that makes sense. We have 3 more cards. I'm not going to be on here forever. I say that every time and then we're on here for like 30, 45 minutes. Okay. Okay. We have the High Priestess that came out, and the Judgment. Damn, you guys, I hate to say it, but there's going to be a moment where you're going to realize like this person is like not down for you really. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a conversation. It's going to be divinely guided because we have the Judgment card. Judgment means that, you know, spirit, God, whoever comes in, and it's just like inevitable. And then there's also the Justice card. And that means that you have to create justice for yourself. So this is going to be like a moment that is created that you're going to realize, and you're going to peep game that somebody isn't like who they say that they are. I don't believe people anyway. Because unless we have like a conversation, this is a sidebar, but unless we have like a conversation and I really know what's going on in your mental, you could have killed somebody before you had a conversation with me. I don't care. Right. Don't trust people. Oh, okay. Last card. Ooh, Lord. I was hoping it wasn't that. I was hoping it wasn't that. Last card is the Page of Wands. Don't be afraid to start over. Don't be afraid to like try something new. I think the Page of Wands has everything to do with being a creative, being like the beginning of like an alchemist, having like pure energy, having the energy to do things. And I think the more that you give to yourself and give back to yourself, give yourself self-love, the little foot baths, the regular baths, the sound bowl healing, buying things that you want, things that are going to make you feel good and start understanding yourself, this whole issue is just going to blow over. Boom. I have the Queen of Pentacles here. So you guys aren't even going to be worried about this friend or lover or coworker or boss or cousin, whoever it is, family member. You're not even going to be worried about this person because you've been focusing so much on you that it feels so beautiful to have a garden. It's so beautiful to have things that are yours. These are your ideas, your creations. And I think that you guys, yeah, be careful of this person because it's not that they want to see you fail. It's like their attention is on so many things that's why they're paying attention to you, is because like they have all these things. It's like a spider web. They have all these things like out, and then they visit like all these things and they're like, okay, well, this is like my work area, and like I have the person at work that like I talk to and I trust, and then this is the person where I come home, this is the person that I trust, and I have my friends over here, these are the people that I trust. And yeah, they have so many things going on that they can feel your energy just not as present, and they're going to start paying attention to you more to get you reeled back in. But you already know what this person has to offer because obviously I'm here telling you, and you guys already used your intuition when I'm pretty sure that this person made you feel a certain type of way before. Again, it's them not sharing the information, so they want to praise you all day and say, oh, good job, and you do this, and like, oh my god, I wish I could be like you, and like, oh my god, yes, queen, or yeah. But then it's just like they don't give you any information on like what they're working on. Yeah, more of like what they're working on, but they always want information from you and how you do things, but then they don't tell you how they do things and like what their perspective is of it, which is very one-sided. So hopefully this helps you guys out today, and I hope you like this video. If you like more, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.